Yo, y'all, what up? It's your boy D Will. I'm back at it again with another episode of the D Will Show, episode 104. I got a good one for y'all. Chicago basketball legend Imari Sawyer gonna be tapping in. If you know, you know. Um, if you don't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow on Apple, Spotify, Google, all that good stuff. Tap in. I'm gonna keep the content coming for y'all. Let me see. Wait for my guy to get in real quick. Like Amari just tapped in and bring him in. Amari, what's up, bro?
Chilling, man. What's good with you?
Man, chilling, man. I appreciate you coming on my platform, bro.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
For sure. Everybody been on my neck, like, man, get Amari on there. They want to hear your story so bad, bro. So I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna reach out to him, see what I can do for y'all, man. Man, but how you feeling though? How you and the family? How's everybody holding up? This crazy time we living in now.
Everybody good, man. Can't complain.
For sure. For sure. Okay. Well, we're gonna jump right into it. For you, bro, when you were like coming up, how was your upbringing for you? When did you really get involved with sports? Was it anybody that kind of put the ball in your hand? Like, how'd you get involved with hooping?
My pops put the ball in my hand, but I was around basketball pretty much my whole life. I started playing at like 3 years old.
So kind of like your pops was like he gave you a ball, you know what I mean? Or was it just
I
like,
mean,
well,
yeah,
I mean, he could have gave you the ball, but like, was you like playing it in the neighborhood growing up with your homies playing it? Like, what made you really fall in love with it?
I think I fell in love with the first time I seen it. Like just sitting there watching my dad and his friends play pickup when I was
Yeah,
little. I'll sit there and follow the game. At 2 years old, I'll sit there and he ain't have to worry about nothing.
yeah. Okay. Now, when did you really know, like, all right, I'm nice with it. I'm nice. Like, did you have a particular game? Was it a moment? Like, when did you realize, like, all right, I'm nice with it?
I don't think there's no particular game. I'd have had some crazy games in my life, but
Yeah.
I think it was just. I think it might have been like high school, like freshman year when I had to. We ended up losing our best player a week before the season started, and I had to just step up. And
Yeah.
from there, it was like, okay, you can do this. You here now?
Yeah. What you do that game?
My first game, my first game, I had 17, 10, and 10, but one of them tens was turnovers.
I was talking to my guy Jermaine Brown. And he told me that he think you had a 25 assist game before.
I had 33 assist game before high school.
Before high school. Damn, 33.
Yeah, I had 33. I don't remember who we was playing, but I think I had like 25 and 33 or something stupid like that. Might have been
Man,
30, 30. I don't even know.
man. When you were like I said, when you really got involved with hooping, who was like your favorite player at a certain time that you kind of was watching when you was coming up?
Somebody called. I ain't hear what you said.
So like when you really got involved with hooping, you know what I mean, and you was taking it serious, who was like some of your favorite players that you were watching, as you were coming up? Was it like from the city, NBA, however?
It was a little bit of everything, a little bit of everybody. Like I used to watch a lot of old NBA tapes. I used to watch a lot of high school, especially a lot of Westinghouse basketball because I was right up the street from there.
Yeah.
Um, so like the Keywan Garris's, the Fatties, and Jimmy Sanders, and all them guys. Um, a lot of guys from Westinghouse, the opposites, Price from Manly, man. The list go on and on. But
Yeah.
I think maybe my favorite player to watch was probably Frank Williams.
Okay. Okay. When I had Ronnie Fields on my platform, he said that like your game was kind of like Magic Johnson esque. Did you watch a little bit of Magic when you were really coming up?
course, you ain't had no choice. Magic's one of my favorite. Isaiah's one of my favorite. But I mean, when you talk to people, everybody gonna say that, especially point guards.
Yeah,
Like they go without saying.
definitely, definitely. Okay.
But
When you
shit,
were when
Stockton,
you
my favorites. Hard
yeah,
nosed, tough. You
yeah,
don't
he don't get a lot of credit.
you don't give them that, but come on, man.
You got to. You got to. When you were coming up, bro, you playing, just in Chicago in general. Chicago is known for like guards. You know what I mean? So like, who were some of your toughest matchups when you were really playing in the city?
I mean, every night was tough, no matter who it was. Ain't nobody bagging down for nobody in this city. Nobody care about your name, Imari, Sawyer, your name, whatever. It's you gotta put your hard head on and come do it every night.
Yeah.
So
Who were some of your favorite matchups? Though I know you had a bunch of them,
fun,
but you got a favorite ones?
the fun was to play against
Yeah.
the Will Bynums, the Dave Baileys. I enjoyed the few times I got to play against Jimmy Sanders and Q1 Garris when I was younger. Um,
Yeah.
Carl Davis when I was younger. Um,
Every night, like you said,
but
every night.
like we can sit here and just keep naming people. The more we talk, the more names will pop up.
Yeah.
Like even Jason Straits and Theo Williams and man, the boys
Every
up
night.
right
Every
every
night.
night. It was somebody. It didn't matter.
Okay. So you were coming up and you have a tremendous career at King. Just talk about that whole process. How was that playing ball at King? I know you guys had like crazy schedules and stuff like that. You had a bunch of pros that came from there. So just talk about that whole being a part of King's
I mean,
basketball history.
it was just tradition. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't never think I was going to King. I thought I was gonna end up at Westinghouse. I mean, I literally lived a block and a half away from Westinghouse.
That's where you wanted to go?
I mean, every West Side kid wanted to go to Westinghouse, especially play point guard,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
wasn't in the cards for me.
Yeah. So
Cox,
how'd you end up at King? Did they like
Cox
kind of
Cox
put you over
came.
there?
Cox came and it was like, just come see me play. I'm like, man, I don't want to go over there. I ain't going out south to play ball. My pop's like, man, give him a chance. I go, I see the team. Got all these big dudes though, like got 6'7" two guards, 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", 6'11". Then this one kid running the gym like 6'2", 6'3". Like, who is that? He late to the game. He come in and get 35 points. Marcus Catchings. My pop's like, oh, he a sophomore. He a sophomore. He'll be a sophomore when you come in next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can work with that.
And that was it for you.
That was it. But I still almost didn't go because I played summer league with him,
Yeah.
and Cox ain't played me. Like the first game, I sat and watched. Second game, I sat and watched. Third game, I sat there. He put me in like 30 seconds. I'm like, man, Pops, let's go.
Yeah.
He like, give him a chance. I'm like, nah, man, everybody in the city, why I'm gonna sit over here on their bench?
Yeah.
He like, man, you got it. Just chill out. Next game, Cox put me in probably like 3-4 minutes. After that, probably had like a quick 8 points, a couple assists. I was gonna start lineup.
You think he was testing you to see if you was gonna break or not? Or did he ever give you a reason for that? Or was it just
Everything with Cox was a test. Everything. Like he always used to say, I'm giving you the keys to a Lamborghini.
yeah, okay. He gonna make you figure it out.
You got to figure it out. If you can't
Yeah.
drive stick shift, then you don't need to be in this car.
Man, okay. For you, so you like say you had a tremendous career at King, and then like your recruiting process. How was your recruiting process? How did you end up at DePaul? What were some of the schools that was looking at you? And, what were some schools that you almost, was in your top, five or whatever?
Um, I was getting calls from everybody. Everybody was trying to do home visits. Top five, I think, ended up being Connecticut, Syracuse, Missouri, DePaul, Miami.
Okay. You went on visits to all of them, or them was the ones that were just in touch with you?
Those the ones that I end up giving the home visits to. Um,
Okay.
I only really took my visits to Miami and DePaul. I went like Missouri was the one for me though. I,
Why was that? What happened?
Missouri was the one. I wanted to go to Missouri. I was gonna keep that black and gold going.
Yeah.
Quinn Snyder was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? He was talking good. You can be able to do this, this, and this. He had just had Keon Doolin. I seen how he let Keon go. Like I wasn't as athletic as Keon, but I had the same kind of wiggle to my game as Keon had. So
Yeah.
like, that'd be a good fit for me.
Yeah. So what led to the final choice of DePaul? You wanted to stay home? Was it they pitch you, gave you a better pitch or whatever? Like what was it for you?
Um, Paul McPherson.
Tough. Yeah.
First, like, okay, I'm gonna get a year with Paul. I'm used to having athletic wings. I get 1 year with Paul. Ain't no telling what we can do, what kind of magic we can make. And then I had Bobby and Lance and Steve and Andre Brown coming in and John
Yeah.
O. Like we was loaded. If we could have figured it out, if we'd have had a system conducive to us, we'd have done a lot better.
Yeah. In front
Yeah.
of the crib too. Every night at the crib.
And that was it. Like, okay, if I ain't gonna go to none of these other schools I wanted to go to, it ended up being between Miami and DePaul, and I was like, well, I don't think I'm getting much done in Miami.
Yeah.
Home. In fact, I might be distracted at home. That's
Man, okay.
stay down to for real.
Yeah. Okay. Now, like you said, if you guys would have had more, you know what I mean, your style to play with the type of talent y'all had, how was your how did you enjoy the whole college atmosphere as far as like, transition from high school to college is a big difference as far as like you got class, you got workouts, you got school, you got to work out, you got to do all that. Like, how did you transition to the different style to play and just all these different things you got to juggle at once?
I mean, it wasn't nothing no different than what you was already doing. It's student athlete. You got to be a student first.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So if you ain't taking care of that classroom, none of that other shit matter. You ain't gonna be on the court if you don't take care of that classroom. So the school was the easy part.
yeah,
The hardest part was having the offense changed on me like 3 times my freshman year. Like that was the toughest part. Like, damn, we starting to roll. Like, oh no, we gonna change this now.
yeah.
That was
Did
the
you have to adapt? I know you said you had to adapt to that, but like did you have to adapt to the different style of play? Not as far as like your game, but just realizing like, all right, we're gonna have some faster dudes, some bigger dudes, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Or did you already that was already part of your game? You ain't had to adapt. You just wanted to
tough
hoop.
basketball. I mean, the game get a little faster, people get a little stronger, but it's still basketball.
Just hoop.
Like the biggest problem most people have is they go away from what made them them. They try to be because they say, oh, he can't shoot, he can't do this, he can't do that. Then they start trying to do that. Just go out there and do what got you there.
Yeah. Facts. Just hoop, man. It just you know what I mean? Just hoop. Okay. Um for you, bro, not to get too personal, but like what's kind of something that you went through that kind of made you the man you are now? You know what I mean? Was there any setbacks you had, like
The
injuries,
Paul,
anything like that?
the Paul,
Huh?
oh, like it goods, it had some bads, but the Paul, like the 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 pressures of having to be at home and everything you do is in the media. Even though we had that in high school, it got worse in college. And then you had the politics of college.
Do you feel like that was just part of being home for you, or do you feel like you know what I mean? It's different because like, all right, he from here, like you know what I mean. He could adapt to it quicker than if you in Miami or you in Missouri.
I mean, I don't know. I think if I'd have left, I think it might have been a little better for me. I think me staying here and having the reputation that I had already of being a high head or hard to coach or whatever they called it.
Mm-hmm.
Once I got there, they tried to keep that narrative going
Got you.
instead of dealing with me on the level that they had me at. Like some of the stuff I done heard these people say about me, man, it's crazy.
So they had already painted this image of you. They weren't even trying to, you know what I mean, really work with you or you know what I mean, or just really see how you was as a person.
Man, it's so much more to this story that I ain't gonna get into, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. Okay. All right, so this question right here is probably my favorite one, especially from Chicago. If I was to say Imari, I want you to create an all-time five from the shot. Who would you take to rock with you?
To rock with me, what we playing at? Just on the playground, and we playing
Let's say you're gonna do a black top, you're gonna play against people around the world.
around the world. Just Chicago, not Illinois.
You could do Illinois, that's cool.
Okay. Man, that's tough though. Well, of course, at center, I'm going with the big fella. I'm going Leon Smith, of course.
Okay.
Um, my power forward. Whew, yeah, tough. It don't make it so. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna throw Paul at the four.
Okay.
Played all through high school, so he
Yeah.
got my. Yeah, I'm gonna just take Bobby.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Got
take
you.
Bobby Simmons,
Okay.
and then my two. Yeah, I don't know. That's just tough. No, I'm gonna take Sergio McClain.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Then you gonna run the one?
yeah, I take the one.
Okay, bet. For you, bro, just as a whole, you really can learn a lot from just playing ball and connecting it with life. What has the game of basketball taught you that kind of carry into everyday life for you personally that you probably learned?
One, man, taught me a lot. Like shit, being down ain't being out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Winning ain't won all the time. You got to play to its triple zeros on the clock
yeah. Fight all the way through.
all the way through.
Okay. Now,
What
if
Shaq,
it was,
run through
if
the
it was, huh?
what Shaq never you saying? Run through the tape. Run through the tape. Got to finish that race.
Man, if you could give advice to a young hooper right now, you know what I mean, kind of, I don't know, let's say had a similar story to you, what would be your advice as far as, you know what I mean, making it out, you know what I mean, making it through college so they don't make, you know, we all make mistakes that we learn from, but just so they can learn from certain situations that you went through.
Man, I ain't got no real advice for nobody, man. Like everybody got to run their race how they run their race. You just got to do what feels best for you, what makes
Facts.
you comfortable. Because at the end of the day, it's on you. It's your life. It's your choices. You got to live with that. You got to be able to wake up with yourself every day and be like, I did it my way. Because if you do it somebody else's way, you gonna have them regrets.
Pointing the finger.
Yeah.
Okay, man. And then my last one for you, bro, is if you could recommend somebody to have on my platform to kind of tell their story, you know what I mean, who would you recommend that I should get on here?
Hmm. Um, I don't know. Who a good person for him to have on here, man?
Rocco got a deep ass story. I know, but that seems a little cliche bias because that's your partner. But Rocco definitely
I mean,
got a
but
story from the coming from
my
the streets to not ever playing ball. It's
my buddy said
a long
you should
college
get one of
degree.
my former teammates, Rashid Johnson, on here. Played at Michigan.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna tap in with you. We're gonna figure that out and try to make that happen if
He
possible.
got a he got a real story.
Okay, bet. Bet,
He got
bet. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you. You know, we're gonna try to
he
figure that
was
out.
he was starting point guard at Michigan State. He went to Simeon for a second before he came to King. He got a real story.
Okay, bet. Somebody said, okay, you the GOAT. Yeah, a lot of people say you the GOAT, man. For
I
sure.
mean, Isaiah the GOAT for us the point guards in this state, in this
Facts.
city. Go did
Facts.
go to Tim Hardaways and the Ricky Greens and all them in there. I mean,
Too many to name, man.
too many, too
Too
many.
many.
Like that's the debate that go on and on forever. And it depends on what era you came up in.
Facts.
If we ask our granddaddies, they gonna say this person. We ask our dads, they gonna say this person. We ask our homies. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Facts.
what era. They said it wasn't gonna be another Dr. J. Then we got Mike Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, Mari, bro, I appreciate you, man, for coming on my show for a little bit, man. It's long overdue, so much love to you, bro, to you and your family. And man, bro, stay blessed, bro.
Yes, sir. You too. Appreciate you.
All right. Love, bro.
Love.